You are probably turning off the wrong ads. In today's video, we are going to talk about CPM and frequency analysis and why ROAS or CPA shouldn't be the only thing to look at whether you turn an ad on or off. So I would say let's get right into it. Hey, my name is Freddy from Turn Vertical, and over the past 5 years, I've managed over $10 million in Facebook ads. And recently there's this shift to like a super consolidated campaign setup, which is, first of all good. And, most founders are doing the ads themselves, which is also totally fine. What I've been discovering is that most people turn off the wrong ads. It's as simple as that. And I want to go over the concept today and explain to you, how you can be aware of that and how you can make better decisions within your ad account. And if you are a 7 or 8 figure D2C brand that is currently struggling to scale up their Facebook ads, click the first link in the description. You get a completely free creative audit. So turning off ads, it's as simple as looking at ROAS, it's CPA, and if it's not within your range, you turn it off. This couldn't be further from the truth. What we have to also take into consideration are the CPMs and the frequencies. Why is that? Let's take a step back and go to the point, 2-3 years ago where everybody was running retargeting ads. Maybe you're still running retargeting ads, maybe you're not. I advise against that. I have a separate video about that. But, if you're not running retargeting ads, then how do you actually determine whether an ad is, designed to be a retargeting ad or whether it's, attracting people for top of the funnel? It was simple back then. You had your top of the funnel campaign, which was all for, bringing in new people into your funnel. You've had strict exclusions, maybe even excluding people who've engaged with your Facebook page, engaged with your Instagram page, something like that. And usually those exclusions were very strict. Back in the days, everything is way more loosened up. You were probably just excluding people who purchased, you maybe run a 1 or 2 campaign setup for your e-com brand. And there's not this retargeting approach anymore, right? But how you can figure out whether something is a retargeting ad or not is by looking at the CPMs and at the frequencies, right? So if you go to your ad level, then you'll begin to notice that some ads have a higher frequency and a higher CPM compared to others. Always you also have to look at the spend. So let's say if 2 ads have $1,000 in ad spend and one has like a $10 CPM and like a 2x frequency, while the other one has like a $5 CPM and like a 1.2 frequency, this is where you can start to analyze. Now the ads that are designed to be retargeting ads or that Facebook uses as retargeting ads tend to have higher CPMs and higher frequencies at equal spend levels. This is why if you look at the example of the $1,000 spend, $10 CPM versus $5 CPM, we can be pretty sure that the one with a $10 CPM is actually middle of funnel or bottom of funnel retargeting ad. So this is also why the CPMs are higher. And then if you take a look at the ROAS or CPA, let's take the ROAS with this example because this is what most people look at. If your ROAS on these ads is most likely higher compared to the one with the lower frequency and lower CPMs. Why is that? Back in the days, everybody was running retargeting ads because they produce a better ROAS. And that's still the case, just on the ad level compared to the campaign level. The retargeting campaign essentially shrunk down to just your ads within the top of the funnel campaign. And even if you are still running retargeting, and even if you're using strict exclusions, you still have some ads which have higher CPMs compared to your other ones. And if you analyze these ads and you make decisions on whether you should turn it on or off based on just looking at the ROAS, this is where the flaw begins to kind of be implemented in your ad account, right? Because if turn that ad off, which has a $5 CPM and a super low frequency, and it's not getting the exact CPA that you desire, you turn it off. What happens, and you only run those ads with a higher CPM and higher frequency. What happens is that not enough new people are being brought into the funnel, and essentially turning off that low ROAS ads, you take a cut and you don't bring in enough new people into the funnel, which then brings problems into the future because all of a sudden have more returning customers. You don't have enough new people into your funnel, and this leads obviously to scaling issues. And that is why most brands can't scale up because they focus too much on ROAS, on turning ads off that don't have the highest ROAS, and this is again when the problems rise. So what you should do instead is first of all really take into consideration or really engrave in your brain that those ads with the low CPM and low frequency are bringing new people into the funnel. So they may not need to have the highest ROAS. So you should take a step back and take a look at the ad set level. Is everything all right here? Or even take a step further back and look at the campaign level. Is the CPA that I'm getting on my campaign level the one which I need to scale up my ad account. And if that's the case, then you can scale up. And even, if an ad is getting a whole lot of spend, but not the CPA that you desire or ROAS, it doesn't matter, because you take a step back, look at the ad set or even campaign level, make decisions based on that. So, this is the flaw that most brand owners do. They tend to look at the ad level, they turn off ads which have a low ROAS, and then they wonder why they can't scale up. So the best approach or new approach that you should take is take a look at the campaign level, analyze your CPAs, are they alright? Then dive into the ad set or ad level and really look, within the ad level, look at the low CPM ads and, start to notice the patterns, which ads are attracting, which CPMs, and based on that you can make decisions on, do I need another top of the funnel ad? How is my current top of the funnel ad looking like? How can I replicate that? How can I improve that? And then also for the, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel ads or stack, you can make better decisions because you know that ads with the highest CPMs are middle of funnel, bottom of funnel ads. How can I replicate those? How can I improve those? Because those are like very different ad stages, and they usually tend to have very different approaches. Maybe some ads in your top of the funnel campaign, review ads or testimonial ads, and then those tend to be more middle of funnel, bottom of funnel retargeting ads. So how can I improve these to convert more people middle of funnel, bottom of funnel? Those are then better questions you can ask yourself. You can make way better decisions once you understood this concept. So I hope I could help you with this video. If I did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye.